Loy from LoyMachedo.com, and it was Loy Machedo. To the date is November 26, 2015. Time right now is 9:13 in the night. Okay, I received this email from a girl. Okay, and I'll just read it out to you. She's a 17-year-old girl. Okay. Hey, good evening. My name is whatever, and I'm 17 years old, and I'm confused. I took up science after 10th because I got a 9.2 CGPA, and I thought I was meant to be there. And honestly, also because all my friends were there then and chosen science. That's a very wrong analogy or analysis, that you're there because your friends are there. Okay. Then 11th was an ultra disaster for me. Well, I kind of expected that, and I never scored ever that low ever. Well, the reason why you scored low is because you had no interest in studying, and also maybe the influence of your friends. So maybe one of the two, or maybe both. I was a consistent student, and all of a sudden, boom, I was a legit failing. Okay, it's not that you're a failure, it's just that you did not have the interest to mug up and memorize. And to add it all of this, I didn't have any friends in my new class. I do not know why is your focus so much towards friends, because that is not going to help you in any way. Having friends it's just a passing phase. You'll have friends today and they're gone tomorrow. Okay. By the time I got into 12th, things started getting better. I had great friends, and now I stabilized my marks. But the problem was now a career confusion. Okay. Because I think you based your decision on friends. Since 9th, I always wanted to be a doctor. Okay. Now I don't know whether I really wanted to become one, or whether I was forced by societal pressures to make that choice. Okay, now that's kind of confusing, because you said you wanted to be a doctor, but then you're saying you're not sure why you wanted to be a doctor. Okay, but when I got into 11th, I took psychology as my elective, along with physics, chemistry, and biology. Now I'm very keen on doing psychology. I want, in the bracket ED, wanted to become a psychologist. So I told my parents about it, and they were fine with it. My dad is actually very open-minded compared to my mom, so they aren't happy about the choice, but they're playing the whole game thing with me, saying it's your life, we can only advise, rest is your wish. Well, parents normally do that, etc., etc. Okay, but they wanted me to do a job that is financially stable, and now that is stupid, because most of the parents, I think this is a really dumb thing that they do, that get a job so you can earn your livelihood and be stable. There is no job on this planet that is financially guaranteed or that offers security, even though your parents have the best intentions. Today, the world doesn't move in that format anymore. There's no job that is guaranteed security, unless, of course, you're a doctor, which is absolutely boring, to tell you a fact. Being a doctor is really, really boring. Okay, because it's not exciting, it is not fun, it is all about service, it's all about giving, it's all about sacrifice. And if you want to do that, then you should get into being a doctor. But if you're thinking of minting money, enjoying life, no, that is not. So, okay, but they wanted me to do, okay, so that I could continue to live my life I'm leading now. My dad thinks that something or someone, example, a boyfriend, which I don't have, is the reason I'm so confused. Well, parents can have a lot of questions, so don't blame him. My parents, predominantly my mom, wants me to do MBBS and become a doctor. But I'm not that kind of person who can be dedicated to devoting 12 years of my life for studying. I'm glad that you know that. I'm glad that you're able to understand that. Many of them don't realize, because that's a very big thing. Okay. The next option they kept in front of me was dentistry, since it takes only 4 years of studying. Now I don't like the games your parents are playing. Okay. Now I don't mind dentistry, but I really don't know whether it is my passion. And when I spoke about this to my family, they said, passion is not everything. Once you start earning the right amount, you will be earning in such jobs as a doctor. The passion will either develop or will no longer matter. I think your parents are a bunch of idiots to say that, because passion does matter. You need to be passionate about what you're doing. You need to enjoy what you're doing. You need to have some kind of life. Just because your parents are dull, dumb, and dead, the 3 Ds, doesn't mean you have to be. And this is a very wrong piece of advice that your parents are giving. Sorry to say, but I think your parents are wrong here, and they need to get their brains checked, because passion does help you. Now, that doesn't mean everyone who has passion will succeed. No, but that what it does mean is, at least it'll give you a direction to experiment and want to move ahead in life. Because in the end, if after you move towards your passion. I've done a lot of things towards my passion, trying DJing, trying emceeing. I tried everything. And I failed in a lot of things, but finally I found something that I really loved. So I think you should move where your heart goes with your passion. I don't know whether they are right. No, they are not right. Money is not everything. Trust me. Money is boring after some point of time. Are they? No, they are not. See, the whole thing with them is nobody in their family has ever taken up psychology. Half of my family in India don't even know what that means. Well, you're not them and they're not you. And so they're unsure of the future and they don't want me to risk it. Look, anything you do in life, whether you even get married, whether, there's no assurance because you don't know if you'll go out of your building right now and you live. I mean, just look at it. In Dubai, just 2 days ago, I think, there was a massive fire that broke off into 4 apartments, 4 buildings, and people lost everything. None of them planned this would happen, and it's a sad disaster. There are people who die in accidents. There are people who lose their jobs. There's so many things that are happening. Life is not predictable. So, having this assurance that, do this and you'll be happy, or do this and life will be, this way, that's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. The thing with becoming a psychologist is just that there is a fancy name but very less income, especially here in Dubai. 10K max, and in India 25K max. Look, sweetheart, you are thinking the wrong way. Now, don't start being, if you are choosing a career based on money, I think you need to get your head screwed up properly because, look, you're already speaking, it's a very less income, 10,000 max in India, 25,000. Fuck all that. Listen, don't think about money now. Think about what you're passionate about. I mean, that's stupid thinking about, I want to make so much money. Come on. I thought your parents were dumb. Now even you're dumb, okay, if you're just evaluating everything in money. Because money is important, yes, but you need to find out what you enjoy doing. Others, I mean, you can become a prostitute and earn millions and billions. Why not? Then you say, that is not ethically right. Okay, fine. Then why don't you become a boring ass manager, a boring ass doctor? There are so many doctors who sell their ethics and morals and do wrong stuff just to earn money. There are so many of them. So don't start putting money in the equation. First, find out who you are. Find out what you really want. So first is digging deep inside because you're confused, your parents are confused, and everyone's confused. I don't blame your parents now, I'm blaming you. Okay? So my parents feel I should do it only if I had plans of going abroad. Now, another equation. First is money, then is going abroad. I want to study in India for various reasons. So you have hidden agendas, and that is wrong again, period. So that is why my parents think psychology isn't the right choice for me. Look, out of whatever I've read from your email, you're confused. You don't know what you want. You don't know why you want what you want. You don't know why you're going in the direction of what you want. And now you have hidden agendas, which is not related to study. So I think you are the one who's wasting your parents' money. You are the one who's causing the problem. And you are the problem itself. Okay? Now, this is how my dad thinks I should go about. According to him, after boards are over, I should enroll myself in a coaching center and try to clear the entrance exam both for MBBS and BDS. If I get through MBBS, never in the first attempt, then do MBBS. If I get through BDS, then go for BDS. If I don't get through any of two, then I'll buy a BDS seat in Manipal University for 3 lakh or what is this? 30 lakhs. Okay, rupees. I don't know how much it is in dollars, whatever. And doing BDS, it's a lot of money, by the way. I think around $1 million or something. And doing BDS if I want, or if I want a correspondence course in psychology, which I think is stupid because I won't be able to show justice to the same. Correspondence is crap. And so after my 4+1 year internship course at BDS, I should start working as a dentist. And when I made enough money, I should open a psychology clinic and try something with both the professions. Look, your dad has an amazing plan, but plans never work. I think it's stupid for your dad to even imagine because your heart is not there. I mean, you are playing a very funny game with your parents' money, with their lives, with their hopes. See, sweetheart, you are playing games. You are taking everyone for a ride. You have hidden agendas. You don't want to study. The problem is you. The problem is not anyone else. It's just you. And you're lucky that you have such parents who are patient with you, who are still being understanding towards you. My parents were a piece of shit. And they never helped me. They never supported me in any way. They just guided me. They just wanted to get things over with. They were not the proper parents that anyone should have. You have good parents, although the advice is not so right. But now when I look at the whole equation, I think the problem is you. They didn't do a good job bringing you up. And now you are confused. You're driving everyone in a confusion state. And you're wasting everyone's money, time, effort. And in the end, trust me when I say this, you're going to land up on the streets with nothing if you continue this way. Because, you'll end up with nothing. I know three people who have completed their doctorate with very high honors, and now they're doing nothing related to being a doctor. Okay, and two of them are unemployed. Now I know that they don't wish wrong for me, but are they right? In this, it's not about right or wrong. It's not about who's right. It's that you're wrong. Okay, what do you think I should do? You should first either approach a coach, or you should sit down with yourself and figure out what the hell do you bloody want, and be honest about it and move in that direction. Okay, because I think you are confused. You're taking everyone for a ride, and unless and until you figure out who you are, what you want, and why you're moving in that direction, I think you're headed for disaster. Please answer me this on your channel, as I watch your videos often. Thanks a lot. Okay, that's her name. So this is my advice to you, my dear girl. Stop messing up your life. Stop being confused. Get a solution by figuring out who you are, what you want, which direction you want. And it starts with you. You need a coach. You need somebody to sit down with you and sort yourself out. Until that, please don't take any step. Otherwise, you're going to move in the wrong direction. And in the end, everyone's going to suffer. So Loy from LoyMachedo.com and who's LoyMachedo.com, sharing with you his views. Got anything, let me know. Love to hear from you. Goodbye.